Hey there, I just wanted to give some quick insights on a comparison between Copy.ai and Conversion.ai. I've tested both of these tools and I like them both. The first one I encountered was Conversion.ai, which is this right here. And here they have an interesting example where he was Dave Rogan-Mosier, he's the founder here. And I saw that he was doing a little test here. He said that you can have this kind of output a recipe. Obviously, he caveats that it's something that you should still be fact checking and whatnot. But it does show that you can list the ingredients for a homemade cheesecake with measurements. At first, he didn't have that. He had just homemade cheesecake, and then it gave pretty good output here. And then add the measurements, and remarkably enough, that's cool. But I think this feature, this idea right here, this kind of helps to allude to the central reason why one may choose Copy.ai versus Conversion.ai. That seems like a pretty good output, but the thing is that you have a limited word count in Conversion.ai. That's their whole pricing model. And right when I jumped on board, I thought that they were the only providers of this stuff. They were kind of making it seem like they never alluded to the actual software that was the back end, which is the GPT-3 language model powered by OpenAPI. And that group wants this to be something that is distributed. I mean, all these billionaires, Elon Musk, these that are all a part of that program, I'm sure they could have just kept all of the research a little bit more exclusive, maybe sold it to the highest bidder, and maybe this isn't it. I highly doubt that this is the most profitable way of monetizing this type of technology. So they have this as an option. That's really good. They're saying that I bought in for $100 a month, and it's for 75,000 words. $100 a month, 75,000 words. I was going to get bonuses. I guess you only get one bonus for these little trainings. They give you 3 trainings per week that you could go to get 5,000 words. And, you feel like you're having to really work for these little bonuses. You're going like, I want to generate, I want to feel like I'm playing with this AI, and I just have this anxiety, looming anxiety. So I ended up looking for alternatives, and lo and behold, they weren't this is actually a software that's been made available. It's a service that's been made available. There's alternatives such as Copysmith. Copy.ai is awesome because I go here, turns out unlimited generations. And what do you see here when you type in that type of thing? You see different contexts. Not all of them are hits, but on Conversion.ai you pay for repetitious output. You got to send them a little note, flag it. I'm paying for words I'm not supposed to. Can you credit me? And it's kind of a whole ordeal where one of the semantic frames where they could have taken that question is to actually give you the output of the cheesecake with measurements. Another way is that they're trying to describe it in different what else they think of this. So if Conversion.ai was to keep pushing that generation button, it would start coming up with things that are not exactly that, or else it would just be one idea. So the nature of it is that the AI is taking a statistical view of what it thinks that you're saying. So you go, hey, this sentence is about this. And it's going like, wait, this, as in the whole sentence, is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about something that is mentioned within the sentence? So just understanding the semantic hierarchy of what you're saying to be able to provide you, whether it's an instruction you're giving it, whether it's actually thinking that you're talking to it, or whether it wants you want it to copy you, to rewrite something. I mean, that's why they have these different templates. But even within that, it's coming to understand how you could really leverage this tool. So that's why I figured it was important for that type of thinking to really capture the power of AI for the community and be able to make it as affordable as possible so that you can really come to understand this technology, which is probably changing our society in ways that we can't even really fully understand.